1903, they've gathered to race across France in quest of glory. When the French needed heroes, they looked to bike racing, and that tradition has been passed on from generation to generation. A Frenchman's lifetime could be measured by the legends who dominated the sport and captured the imagination of an entire country. Immortals like Louison Bobet, who was the first man to win 3 tours in a row. Jacques Anquetil, the hero of the 50s, who was the first 5-time winner. The cannibal, Eddie Merckx, who rewrote the record books and dominated in the late 60s and into the 70s. While Bernard Hinault carried the tradition through the 70s and into the 80s. But this race is as much about surviving as it is about winning. This is the Tour de France, as it was and as it always will be. Historically, the Tour de France chooses its champions where the mountains bear the snow of winter. And it was on a mountaintop a year ago that Frenchman Jean-Francois Bernard emerged as a future star. Now, all of France is looking to him to be the man who will continue the legacy of its country's heroes. A man who was expecting stardom but failed was American Andy Hampsten. However, last month he became the first American to ever win the Tour of Italy. And now he's back to prove himself in France. From Holland comes the powerful Panasonic cycling team, led by Eric Breukink, who seems destined for greatness. Ireland's Sean Kelly is the #1 ranked cyclist in the world, but his greatest prize, the Tour de France, has eluded him. They will be among the 198 cyclists who are riding all this month in the greatest race in the world.